Hi, I'm Shem from YouTube channel JUST Do It Thailand สวัสดีครับ
Swadipap.
Hi.
Ella, I need to tell you this. The film is awesome and you are perfect for the role. Congratulations.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Thank you.
I'm a big fan of you since WWE era.
Oh, thank
And
you.
you combined with Zack Snyder, it's a perfect combination.
And obviously, I don't know if you caught me wrestling in Thailand. I've been there many, many times wrestling in Thailand. I always had such a great time. And I've actually filmed in Thailand as well. So, no, but thank you.
Okay, prior to this film, what's your relationship with zombie movie? Are you growing up watching it?
Yeah, just a fan. You know, I've never done anything in this genre or close to this genre. This would be my first experience working on something like this. But just, you know, just a fan, going back from when I was a little kid and up until now.
Mr. Ward, how would you like to make $50 million?
No, to be honest. And I've been saying this all day, and I know it's not what people want to hear, but it's it's honest. Quite scared of blood and gore and guts and horror films and thrillers. They terrify me. They scare me. I can't watch them. Now we filmed this. Now I kind of feel like I've gotten over my fear a bit. I now in my head I know it's not real and it scares me less. Whereas I'm like playing with like blood and fake arms and legs on limbs and things, and so it's kind of desensitized me a little bit to it.
So after a few days on the set, you kind of get used to it. Oh, zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm a pro now. Whatever.
Make her a sequel.
Yeah.
So starring in Zack Snyder film require a lot of skill. What's the best skill you got from this movie?
The best skills I got from the movie, I learned how to use a gun, which I've probably now forgotten completely how to do. But I learned that, and I think I just learned a lot about the genre and about zombies. So I feel like if there was a zombie apocalypse now, I'd probably be like a bit more. I wouldn't say fine. I'd say like I'd struggle. Sure, I definitely wouldn't be fine. I'd be one of the first dead, but I would at least like be able to recognize and be like, oh, these don't underestimate the zombies kind of thing.
Okay, apart from zombie killing and the heist, we all barely know about your character. Can you share us more about Kate Ward?
Yeah, I'd love to. So Kate Ward is Scott's daughter.
Guys, it's Kate, newest member of the team.
And they don't have the best relationship. In fact, they have a pretty bad relationship. And there's a lot of miscommunication. And so, yeah, I think Kate, she struggles to trust her dad, and she ends up going in Vegas, not for the money. She has a different motivation from the rest of the gang. She goes in to save her friend. And then ultimately, some stuff happens. I'm not going to tell you too much because I don't want to ruin it, but some stuff happens. And yeah, she ends up kind of having that big conversation with her dad.
It's not too late to go back. And Scott Ward really, the whole thing with Scott is he's really just looking for redemption. It's a redemption story for him. He just wants to reconnect with his daughter. And then the backdrop of that is the world turned upside down. But also now he's got a chance, at redemption, and he thinks that the way through redemption is to obtain a lot of money. And to obtain a lot of money, he has to go into, a heist. He has to go into heist mode. So there's just a lot going on in the background, but really what makes Scott different is just he's not your typical action hero. He's not perfect. He's made mistakes. He's not invincible. I think he's a guy who was put into a position that he didn't want to be in, and he made a lot of mistakes, and now he's just trying to make up for them.
This should be a simple in and out. You ready to play?
So how do you find the experience working with Zack Snyder? Finally!
No, it was great. And yeah, finally, because I tried to work with him for years. But no, it was great. And it was a real learning experience. I learned a lot from him because, so at the end of the day, like I want to make films. I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a director. And so, interesting thing to actually look at someone's films and you see what they're doing, but it's a whole different thing to actually watch them work, to see how they actually come up with the end product.
I love Zach. He was one of the main reasons why I did the movie, apart from the script, which I loved. He is extremely passionate. He has so much energy. He's a fantastic leader. He's just like a really nice guy. Also bonkers. And Yeah, absolutely mad. Just like a mad scientist who has all these amazing creative ideas.
What is this?
It's a goddamn zombie tiger. That's crossing the line.
You know, not to stick to any certain plan, to really allow himself to be an artist, and if he sees something interesting that he thinks is going to make his film more interesting, then he'll capture it on his film while he's got it there that day, and you can see his process, you know, as he's working. So it's really something special to watch, and I paid very close attention because how the best work. I want to see how they became successful. I think that's how you learn. I think that's how you move forward and become successful.
Working with him felt like a collaboration. He allowed people to improvise. It was very free. He would be in there holding the camera himself, capturing all these sort of impromptu moments. And yeah, he's a very great man, talented filmmaker.
And it was everything I thought it would be, and then some. And I earned a friend as well. I developed a friend. I think Zach is just a hell of a human being.
All right, that's it. Thank you so much. Happy to
Thank
see
you so much.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Yeah.
Bye.
There's $200 million in the vault beneath the strip.
Oh, scheiße. That's heavy, brother. But I dig it.
ก่อนจากกันไปบอกพวกเราหน่อยครับว่าคุณอยากเห็นนักแสดงคนไหนมาร่วมจักรวาลซอมบี้ของแซ็ก สไนเดอร์และห้ามพลาดกับบทสัมภาษณ์สุดเอ็กซ์คลูซีฟกับผู้กำกับแซ็ก สไนเดอร์พร้อมบิ้วความมันให้ถึงขีดสุดในคลิปรู้ไว้ก่อนดูวันนี้ที่จอดอ JUST DO IT เท่านั้นถ้าคุณรักหนังซอมบี้ก็อย่าลืมกดซับกดแชร์กดไลค์และกดปุ่มแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้เพื่อไม่ให้พลาดหลากคอนเทนต์สุดเอ็กซ์คลูซีฟเจาะลึกถึงหนังอลังการกว่าใครที่เดียวที่จอดอ JUST DO IT พิมพ์จารีตภาษาอังกฤษส่วนดูภาษาไทย